YouTube! How you guys doing today? It's Mike, Pratt Family Homestead. This is what we have been dealing with for days now. Come along, we'll show you what's going on. Come join our Friday vlog today. Wind is kicking today. So, I will try to find the Friday vlog from this winter that we talked about how this is all clogging up. And I knew something was wrong out here. It is so windy out today, guys. This phone has been doing a great job of canceling out the wind for me. Let's see if it continues. It was freezing during the winter, and then come this summer, it clogged up again. And so we then knew it was not cold weather related. And what actually happened was this drainage pipe, this is a gray water drain. This drains our sump, our kitchen, and that includes the sink and the dishwasher, and our laundry room. And it comes out through here and goes down through those trees down there. Well, Jenny and I got the auger out and we drilled a whole bunch of holes out here trying to find this pipe that we knew was here. You can see that one hole was not needed. It's filled back in, but that pipe's down there. In fact, you might be able to tell I drilled a hole in that pipe. And so where I found the pipe, I drilled holes in the pipe and discovered that there was air. So then we came up here. So that told me if there was air and not water coming out, that told me that the problem was farther upstream. So then we found it here, actually in this hole here, I believe. Drilled it and water came spewing out. Drilled it here and water came spewing out. And then over here a little bit we drilled and nothing but this sludgy, goopy gunk came out. And this is just a little hole that I drilled. I just grabbed a medium drill bit. It's not a huge hole. So after that, the amount of water that flowed out once I cut it here, so even before we dug it up past there, the amount of water that came out was next to nothing. So after he dug out that, he and I really got, and Jenny was helping too, we got to really playing. And this pipe comes from the house. This is that gray water. It goes into there. It actually snakes back and goes out that way. This is the laundry room. This is kitchen and sump. And I actually put my hand down in there and I could just feel the gunk. So I just started jamming stuff down there, getting it unclogged. And finally, today, all this happened yesterday or the day before. Today, this big long, this is extra 3/4 inch PVC that I had laying around, a greenhouse that I never made. I started shoving it up in there and I finally got it drained. Finally got it drained. The connector here into there was shattered. So from it being backed up this winter and freezing. So we cut that off. I'm gonna be putting that back in. I got all the parts and pieces to do that. Hopefully today we will have this put back together. That is if the guy with the excavator, he wants to come, well, dug this up with a backhoe, but he wants to bring his excavator. He wants to finesse this trench a little bit and he wants to help me get it all laid in there correctly. So if he can make it back here today, we'll get that done. If he can't, I don't believe he's charging me anything, so I'm not gonna complain. We're also waiting for him to show back up because he's gonna put a 6-inch sleeve over the 4-inch drain pipe to help prevent this from happening again. So that busted part was all like right about in there, right at this edge of this driveway here. That's the big deal with this garden today. We'll see what happens. Garden is coming along. This is what I guess you'd call more of our kitchen garden, I guess. We'll try to get a kitchen garden video out here real soon. Some of that lettuce is ready to harvest. Got cabbages in the back there, tomatoes. Our garden is not as far along as a lot of other people's. If you remember, we weren't really around much of April and May to get seedlings started, and so we are behind. But stuff's growing and looking good. As I promised, try every Friday to put in a little update on the corns in here, or this garden, I guess. Look at these sunflowers getting better. These ones you saw, I transplanted last week. They were in shock for a long time, but they have recovered. That's pretty awesome. Onions looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. The potatoes, what we have, are looking fantastic. We have not got around to planting anymore. Dorney sweet corn. I forget how tall this corn is supposed to get, but it is tasseling. And it may have tasseled early, except we do have some corn. So we will see. Kind of thinking this shot up early. We have everything on soaker hoses now. I'm loving the soaker hose option. I know it's not the best option, but you can see what we're doing here. We run it in this trench and we just let it fill up that trench. And it would take a long time to water this by hand. But these sunflowers are getting really good sized. So Dorney sweet corn. Here's the sunflowers, looking good. Oh, Andrew, what are you doing in there? You're almost hidden in there all the way, aren't you? All right, awesome. So sunflowers, Cherokee popcorn, I think is the corn that is looking the best that we have. This Cherokee popcorn is just looking phenomenal. I really like it. More sunflowers doing great. You can barely see Andrew's head over there. This is the corn that Miss Pauletta sent us. Looking good. Black oil sunflower seeds. Black oil sunflowers. And then this is that Wade's giant Indian corn that was looking really bad a couple weeks ago, and it is really turning around. We added some blood meal. We added some bone meal. And I've been giving it a lot more water, and it is looking a lot better. It is, it's got some catching up to do, I think. I think I need to give it a little more nitrogen, but it is really starting to look pretty good. Didn't you guys see Jenny on the weed whacker last week as well? You and the weed whacker were on here last week. Yeah. But this small section of garden right here has gotten away from us a little bit, and we still have that barn clean out to do. The weather is supposed to be so nice this weekend that I'd like to work on filling that trailer with barn clean out. So Jenny's chopping. Yeah, because there's a huge difference from that side and this side. That side is barn clean out. Yes, there's still weeds, but it's not a jungle. It has, yeah, it has like 2 to 3 layers of barn clean out now, where this one has 1 layer. Right. This side has 1 layer. Yeah. So I'm trying to find the tomato plants in here. Yeah. And so this has gotten away a little bit, but that's cool. If we can get this chopped, and then we're gonna leave all the green material here. Yep. And then come throw barn clean out down, and hopefully that'll control it somewhat. Good job, babe. Thanks. With our little stinking battery operated deal. Good job. Alright, went to the hardware store, got some more stuff, and at the last minute it dawned on me. I think I'm going to put that there. Then I've got my 3-inch to 4-inch converter. And I think that way, and I'll put a cap on this, not glued or anything, but if I ever need to rotor-rooter this, I'll have an access point, which will be easier than this. Mess. That's my thought. So this comes to here and then actually loops down and heads out to the driveway. Washing machine comes down and laundry room sink comes down into here like this. Interesting system. Jenny's gonna go turn some water flow on. This is my deal that I did here. Okay, flowing out of the house. Let's hope. Might not be coming out here yet. Ooh, the wind is howling. We should have water out of here by now. All right, some water pressure just built up and it finally flowed out of there. Still a little junk in there. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out where the camera is. It's right out here. So, oh, that smells awful. I don't know what you guys can see. It doesn't look like you can see anything. But, oh my gosh, it's so windy. But it is flowing out of there now. Look at that, all kinds of junk coming out. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, what Jenny's gonna do right now to try and do a good flush is she's gonna totally fill the sink and both sides of the sink and let it flow. But it looks to me like it's possibly flowing correctly now. One other thing that we'll do probably is run a washer load or two. That'll really push some water through. Here comes the sink drain. Again, I don't know what you guys can see. I just can't see in my camera. So the sink was filled. I can hear it coming. It's a rumbling. It's a coming. Nice. Nice. I think it's flushed out pretty good. All right, guys, TJ's on his way out. All the kids wanted to go. I think they don't want to hang out with Mom. I think they don't want to go and say goodbye to TJ. I think they just want to watch movies.
They just want the movies.
Grace, you've had these gloves on for 2 days, but I gotta tell you something. They are super cute. TJ, got anything to say, brother?
Bye.
Bye. I wish I was going with you guys, but I don't know when the guy with the digger's getting here.
Yeah.
What are you pouty about?
I want you to come.
I know. Do you want to stay? Andrew? Andrew, do you want to stay? Oh, you want me to come, but you don't want to stay? All right. Later, guys. Love you. Love you, babe. You got the washer going?
Yes.
Because I don't think in the time that we've lived here I've ever turned the washer on.
You haven't. You don't even know how to run that one.
Yeah.
You could figure it out.
I probably could. Just press on and turbo. I think it has a turbo button, doesn't it?
No.
Don't I see something on there that says turbo or something like that? I've looked at it before and I thought there was a...
Did you drive last?
Yeah. Yeah, move that seat way back up. All right, love you guys.
Love you.
Again, don't know how well you guys can see this, but the washer seemed to flow out of here no problem. I gotta tell you, the weather out here has changed so much in the last couple days. Well, from yesterday to today, actually. I just got done using the, whatever you call it, hula hoe, scratch hoe, whatever it's called, between all the onion rows and didn't even break a sweat. That's not because I'm dehydrated. It's because the humidity is low. It's cooler, there's a nice breeze out. Yesterday, I would have been soaking wet within 2 minutes probably. It's really nice out today, guys. Really nice out. Decided to have a little fun. Let all of our goats out into the pasture. Let them free range a little bit out here. They love this stuff. They love it. I want to work out a plan to get this planted in there and not have to burn through a ton of hay. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but I'll have to do sections. I've actually already got it pretty mapped out, but this could be interesting later, getting them back in, but oh well, let them have a little fun. It's a nice day out, nice and cool again. Animals are out of the barn, they want to be out. I am gonna push them that way, back that way a little bit. I started down there, worked on the edge, but we got fruit trees, we got corn, we got sunflowers. They need to go back this way. Go on, get back a little bit, come on. This lady right here, she doesn't care. She doesn't care what you push her, you get near her, she doesn't care, Danny. These guys will let me push them pretty easy. Come on, go back a little. All right, I'm gonna go over here, work for a bit, all right? You goats be good, please. I'm just gonna sit back and let this young man do the driving. I'm just chilling, he's doing. That's what I like. I'm chilling, he's doing. That sun in your eyes? You doing good, boo? You are a driver, that is for sure. We got this thing throttled way down. We're just taking it easy, aren't we? All right, we're gonna go pull this in the barn. We got a whole bunch of cleanup to get, but we are probably, it's already getting late in the day. It's almost 8 o'clock. We're probably going to just park this in the, yep, to the goat barn. Don't cut the corner too close, remember. Okay, go. Okay, straighten it out. Good. Good, now come out this way. And then come out more. And then drive up to the gate. Turn into this gate. Straight on. I can't be too far on one side or the other. Dude, you are like super good at driving this tractor. You are awesome sauce. Another broody hen in the goat stall.
A broody?
Yep, another broody. So this is what we gotta finish cleaning out of here. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. I know she's broody because she's been there for a couple days now.
That's Bumblebee, yeah!
Okay, did you get the chickens and ducks got their scratch? Did you check that water? Oh, Danny, come here. Sorry for the camera work. I got goats escaping on me.
Water? What water?
There's a water in there for the baby chicks. Here, let's go in and take a look at the baby chicks.
There's one.
Yeah, the baby chicks sit in here and
Don't chase them.
everybody's a little rambunctious right now, but generally everything's going great. There is water in the water over there. Andrew, you forgot to close the door.
Hi, owl. See, Daddy, look at it. It's good.
Yep, I see it. It's not going down a lot, which is kind of weird, actually, but
The chicks have been eating.
the chicks have been eating.
I watched them watch.
Those ducks.
Ow! It doesn't hurt. They don't have any teeth.
I know, but it's still weird and it freaks you out, I know. You held your hand out and they thought there was more food. Too funny. All right. All right, Andrew, let's get out of here. Yep. Turn the gas up. Let's do this thing. Come on, turn it up. Come on, put it all the way up there. All the way, let's go. Okay, turn the gas down. Okay, pull over here. These kids know how much grain to give the horse. What, I don't know, the, feel some spider webs in there?
No, there's a mosquito.
Huh?
There's a mosquito.
Oh, okay. Mosquito. But they know how much of these supplements that he gets for the morning and for the night. I don't know which one's which. Go ahead, bud. But as you guys have seen us, I'm gonna pile his bedding up. There's a big hole right here that he has managed to pee out. Yep, full scoop of that at night. Go ahead and put it in. Good. Are you gonna let CJ in after I do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, CJ.
He seems pretty antsy tonight. Yeah. Oh boy.
Daddy.
Yeah. What?
Can you put me on him again?
Yeah, let me try. Well, Andrew went it up there. There he is. He is? All right, you ready to get out of here? What chore do we still have to do? Yep, let's go do it. All right, Andrew, let's see your dismount. It's a tall horse. Good job. Good job. Good boy, CJ. All right, let's go. So, unfortunately, Excavator Dude was not able to make it here today. Which is fine. Friendly Help that is super busy. It's not like I'm hiring and contracting out or anything like that, so but it can still obviously drain, so we are in good shape. It's not draining up by the house anymore. We're in really good shape about that. I got a bunch of cleanup to do. What do you think, Andrew? All right, well, there you go. That's something to think about. I like coming down here in the evenings if I have time. It doesn't happen a lot, but just kind of looking over the corn and sunflowers. I love it down here. This is awesome. This one, very irregular heights. The tasseling still kind of, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it does. I think it's tasseled too soon. Just my feeling, but I really don't know. Then, of course, while checking on the corn and sunflowers, we gotta come check up on these girls. They're getting big each week, aren't they, guys? This, we definitely have some size differences. Maybe these two, then that one, and then this one, or these two or something, but I know. Hi, darling. Hi. One of these is a nibbler too. Kind of freaky. But three of them love the attention. Yo, what is that? Yeah. Yeah, hi. You wanted some attention too, huh? Yeah. Some good girls. Yes, you are. Okay, everybody together say, bacon! I'm just outside talking, making videos. There's a deer right there, eating in my hayfield. She's more than welcome here, as long as she stays out of my stuff. But we have no rain in the forecast, and I gotta get some stuff growing in here in these paddocks for the goats. So I'm actually gonna set up a sprinkler in this paddock right here for tonight. Try and get it good and wet. She's looking at me. Yep, I see you too. It's not very far away. That's just over 100 foot probably.